How do I present this with any class?
I think we're past that, Charlie.
We're past that, yeah?
Charlie Sheen's bomb tossing since the suspension of production of 2.5 Men last Thursday has gone largely unanswered by his targets at Warner Brothers Television studio.
Hollywood has seen its fair share of rebels, legends, and stars who shone brightly, only to burn out just as fast.
Charlie Sheen. He's been everywhere for the last 3 days, literally speaking what he calls his truth everywhere he can. But for all the outbursts, the 911 calls, and the tabloid headlines, we've never heard as completely from the man as now.
But few names capture that roller coaster journey quite like Charlie Sheen. From blockbuster movies and record-breaking TV shows to scandals that dominated headlines, Charlie Sheen's story is a mix of talent, excess, fame, and controversy. At one point, he was the highest-paid actor on television, loved by millions around the world for his wit, charm, and wild charisma. But in the blink of an eye, his career spiraled into chaos, marked by substance abuse, public meltdowns, and one of the most infamous Hollywood downfalls ever. So who is Charlie Sheen beyond the headlines? How did a kid from a Hollywood family rise to the top? And why did his story become one of fame's biggest cautionary tales? Today, we're diving deep into the untold story of Charlie Sheen, rise, fame, and controversy. Carlos Irwin Estevez, better known by his stage name Charlie Sheen, was born into Hollywood royalty. The son of acclaimed actor Martin Sheen, Charlie grew up surrounded by the glamour of the entertainment industry. But while his father was admired for his professionalism and steady career, Charlie quickly gained a reputation as Hollywood's ultimate bad boy. His story is one of two extremes. On one hand, he's a gifted actor with undeniable charisma, starring in classics like Platoon, Wall Street, and the smash hit sitcom 2.5 Men. On the other, he's battled addiction, legal troubles, and public scandals that nearly destroyed his legacy. Yet behind the chaos lies a man who, for better or worse, defined an era of television and pop culture. His interviews, his catchphrases, like the infamous "winning," and his unapologetic lifestyle made him one of the most talked-about figures in the world. In this video, we'll explore Charlie Sheen's journey, from his early life and breakthrough roles to the controversies that shook Hollywood, and where he stands today. Early life and Hollywood roots. Charlie Sheen was born on September 3, 1965 in New York City. His father, Martin Sheen, was already an emerging star, known for roles in projects like Apocalypse Now. Growing up in Malibu, Charlie was surrounded by the entertainment industry from a young age. He attended Santa Monica High School, where he was friends with future stars like Rob Lowe and Sean Penn. But Charlie wasn't just known for his Hollywood connections. He also had a passion for baseball and acting. He even made amateur films with his brother Emilio Estevez and friends, showing early signs of his creative spark. However, his rebellious streak appeared early too. Charlie struggled with academics, skipped classes, and was eventually expelled from high school just weeks before graduation. But Hollywood was already calling. The breakthrough roles. Charlie's film career began in the early 1980s with minor roles, but his big break came with Oliver Stone's 1986 war drama, Platoon. Playing a young soldier, Sheen captured the intensity and vulnerability of a generation scarred by the Vietnam War. This role launched him into stardom, followed by another hit with Wall Street, 1987, where he starred alongside Michael Douglas. With back-to-back successes, Charlie became one of Hollywood's most promising young actors. He went on to star in comedies like Major League and Hot Shots, showcasing his versatility. By the 1990s, Charlie Sheen was not just Martin Sheen's son, he was a star in his own right, the rise of a TV icon. While Sheen enjoyed movie success, his biggest break came in television. In 2003, he was cast in the CBS sitcom 2.5 Men. The show was an instant hit, with Charlie playing a version of himself, a wealthy, carefree bachelor with a wild lifestyle. Audiences loved his comedic timing and natural charm. At its peak, the show averaged over 15 million viewers per episode, making Sheen the highest-paid actor on TV, earning nearly $2 million per episode. But behind the scenes, the cracks were starting to show. The controversies begin. Charlie Sheen's off-screen life often mirrored the character he played. His battles with alcohol and drug addiction began surfacing as early as the 1990s. He was known for partying, his relationships with adult film stars, and multiple stints in rehab. In 1990, Sheen accidentally shot his fiancée, Kelly Preston, in the arm, leading to their breakup. Later, he was linked to the Hollywood Madame Heidi Fleiss prostitution scandal. As his fame grew, so did the controversies. Arrests, legal troubles, and domestic violence allegations became regular headlines. The meltdown of 2011. The turning point in Sheen's career came in 2011, during the height of 2.5 Men's success. After clashing with the show's creator Chuck Lorre, Sheen went on a series of bizarre, unfiltered interviews. He coined phrases like winning and claimed he had tiger blood and Adonis DNA. The media frenzy turned Sheen into a global spectacle. His rants went viral, sparking memes, merchandise, and endless parodies. But behind the humor was a man losing control. CBS fired Sheen from 2.5 Men, replacing him with Ashton Kutcher. It was one of the most dramatic falls from grace in television history. Later years and health battles. After leaving 2.5 Men, Sheen attempted a comeback with the show Anger Management, but it never reached the same success. In 2015, Charlie Sheen publicly revealed he was HIV-positive, a diagnosis he had received 4 years earlier. His openness shed light on the stigma surrounding the disease, but also reignited media attention on his troubled past. In recent years, Sheen has stepped back from the spotlight, focusing on his health, family, and staying sober. The legacy of Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen's story is complicated. On one hand, he's a talented actor who delivered unforgettable performances and defined early 2000s television. On the other, his scandals overshadowed much of his career. He remains a symbol of both Hollywood's allure and its dangers. His rise shows how talent can lead to greatness, while his controversies remind us how quickly fame can unravel when personal struggles take over. Charlie Sheen's life is a Hollywood tale like no other. From the son of a legendary actor to a star of his own, he rose to the highest peaks of fame, only to tumble into controversy and chaos. Yet despite everything, Charlie Sheen is remembered not just for his scandals, but for the sheer talent and charisma he brought to the screen. His roles in Platoon, Wall Street, and especially 2.5 Men cemented him as one of the most recognizable names in entertainment. The untold story of Charlie Sheen is that beneath the wild headlines and viral rants, there is also resilience. He has battled personal demons, faced health struggles, and lived much of his life under the harshest spotlight imaginable. Today, he stands as both a cautionary tale and a reminder of the complex human being behind the celebrity image. So what do you think? Is Charlie Sheen's story one of wasted potential, or of a man who lived life on his own terms, no matter the cost? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the lives of fascinating figures. Because in Hollywood, the truth is often stranger than fiction.